Virtua Fighter 4, and today I'm starting off with a new character that I haven't played or haven't recorded myself playing, and I don't think I've played in at least 3 years or so in any, not for more than a couple minutes, in any Virtua Fighter game, and that is Aoi, or Aoi, as it can also be pronounced, or something like that, but Aoi is much easier to say, so that's what I am probably mostly going to say. Now I want to check and see if I've previously made a data file for her. Oh, there's one. Let's check that out. Hey, I already even did some Kumite with her. 8th Q, how about that? I guess that was just in some kind of quick session while I was also playing other things, but we're going to do a dedicated... Oh, I forgot something. Let me pause this. Right. Hopefully a little less noise from my recording machine's fan, except if I move this, that's gonna make noise. Oh well. Okay. So let's see. I already been doing that. Let's check out her costume. Oh, I got new items too. Sweet. Ponytail. Holy cow. Alright. Now I have an arcade stick plugged in, so I can't rotate the view, which will make this slightly inconvenient for a ponytail. Oh, that's hot. I'm totally doing that. Oops. Hit the wrong button because I have to hit triangle, not circle. Oh dear. Not sure about that. That's more interesting. Let's compare that with the default. I don't think I need it that busy down there for now. Okay. Let's try some different colors. Well, I have to unlock colors still, apparently. Alright, fine. That's the wrong button again. Check out 2B. Ugh. Well, I definitely like the ponytail better. For one thing, the bangs on her default haircut are pretty awful. They're kind of some of the worst bangs. So this definitely helps out the bang situation a lot. So that's good. Probably same business here. Yeah. Don't like the shirt thing on this costume nearly as much as on the other costume. Blouse? I don't know what you call that. And it's really got aliasing problems here. I mean, everything in Virtua Fighter 4 has aliasing problems because there pretty much is zero anti-aliasing in the game. So if you have little sort of single pixel wide linear details that just turn into a mass of flickering dots. Alright, well, let's just see. Oh, something else I want to do, but I can't do it in here. Wow. Oh, I must have been... I think some of those losses are probably in versus mode against, maybe against an AI character I made, I don't know. I don't remember. Alright, so sweet hair, that's a good start. I like that. Now let's go... I want to go see what her throw setup is. Yeah, where is there? She is. I was hoping. Oh, you know, that was foolish. I guess it doesn't say. In later Virtua Fighters, it gives some data about the character on this screen when you're selecting them. I was hoping it would tell me the name of her martial art, because it's like Aiki Jujutsu, but that's not quite it. It's something like that, and it's not a very well-known martial art, which is my excuse for not remembering. It's mostly known as being, well, the founder of Aoi's martial art had a student, Morihei Ueshiba, or I'm mangling that, but anyway, who went on himself to found Aikido, which is a much better known martial art, and actually one I took long ago in high school, so that's cool. I don't know how much it has in common with Aoi's predecessor martial art, really. But maybe we'll sort of find out through the teaching magic of Virtua Fighter. So I want to look at throws, I think. Now there's no, I guess these are all just the charge throw, charge down, then forward. Let's check this out. Oh, hang on. Demo. Huh. Well, not spectacular. Jeez, and she's got throws, compound throws. Is it could it demo the whole thing? It's probably gonna whiff, isn't it? Oh, no. Well, dang. So she is kind of a grapple character, but she's also got really quick striking moves. She kind of baffles me. I don't really know what to make of her, and even though I've fought against Aoi more than a few times, I don't know. She's even got 360-degree motion throws. She's definitely a full-on grappler. She just doesn't really strike you as one, no pun intended, because she is so good at also striking techniques. So, Jeez, and then you can do a kick. Wow. Okay, I gotta see what this is. Now that, where she twisted the wrist, another demo of that. Kind of the second of the 3 or so twists she gives the wrist. So that is Aikido, that is Aikido. That last part, not so much. And in Aikido, you would generally not want to twist the wrist so much you would hear a bone crunching sound. You would just sort of keep them held there and not able to move. So that's cool. I mean, the relation to Aikido moves that I'm familiar with, that's fun. Okay, so she does have throws on crouching characters. That is something that generally in Virtua Fighter games only the sort of throw specialists are able to do, so that's good to know. Up until Virtua Fighter 5 Final Showdown, you have to push all 3 buttons instead of just punch and grab in order to do a throw on a downed opponent, and that's something I really have trouble remembering. She also, a little unusually, there's a down motion, which is standard, but then there's a down back motion instead of down forward, and I was just noticing that in one of these games with Vanessa. And so I'm not counting on pulling off too many of these crouching throws, and probably even less so this one. But I guess we'll see. Okay, so that was my question. Do I have down throws? But the final thing is, would I have a throw on a prone opponent, somebody who's already been knocked down? And the answer to that is no. So she does have throws on crouching opponents, but not on prone opponents. Okay, now I know that much. Let's just do some Kumite. How about that? Oh, so it does show the stats there. Well, alright. Aiki Jujutsu. Well, I actually got it right. I'll be darned. Intermediate? What does that mean? Wait, so Jacky's a beginner at Jeet Kune Do, which is, not cheese. I'm gonna kick myself over this later. Well, that famous Hong Kong martial artist guy's, martial art, yeah. That's good. That's real good. Ah, so Aoi is an intermediate Aiki Jujutsu. Bruce Lee, that's the one I was trying to think of. He's a Jeet Kune Do guy. College student, Abi Ikebana. Is that the, like, flower trimming type thing? 5'4" inches? Alright, well. And then you can see all their bust and waist sizes, which is very valuable to know. But we don't want that generic Aoi. We want our memory card Aoi, who is already 8th Q. I mean, she's won 2 ranks because you start at 10th Q. Doesn't take too long to get to 8th Q, so I probably played her for like 10 minutes or something before. I'm gonna play for a little longer this time, see how many Qs we can advance. I remember Floater, because that's just a really memorable name. Ow. Okay, so she's a thrower. Let's try some throws. Oh boy. Oh boy. See, she's got hand speed for striking that's looks like it's almost as fast as Lao, which is pretty good. I was just hitting the wrong button. That's not a good start. Oh, nice. Oh, this is going badly. I was reading everything completely wrong. I'm scared and I just want to throw you. Oh! Oh, see, now he's reading me again. Stop it. I like that. That's double kick. Or double forward kick. Always nice to have a leaping knee. Oh, he did that again. That was some lucky to get out of that just by mashing. A little slap fight with Lao there. I'm having real trouble telling when he's paused for a second so that I can try to throw. Jeez, and he's teching me. So, okay. You're not gonna make this easy, are you, Floater? Jeez. He is really hard to throw for a 5th Q. I mean, I'm not quite used to her throws, but still, I'm just trying the basic throw, and it is not going well. Oh, man. Well. Let's just do that. Oh, no. Oh, wow. Well, that big old boot pulled it out. Well, she's wearing sandals, but see what I'm saying. So I did not expect to come out of that with a W after the way things have been going. So throws were really not going well there. That's a little worrying. I'm not really sure why. I don't think I'm having the problem I was having when I was playing Vanessa at first, which was I was accidentally hitting 3 buttons instead of just 2. Although maybe I am, because I should not have lifted that first try there. Well, that was not the right time to try to throw. Yeah. Ah, these 5th Qs, and I'm just really struggling here. This is not good. That's cool. Oh, that was everything wrong. Everything I could do wrong, I did wrong there. Although I always have this trouble with Lao, it's really hard to tell. There was another thing that was supposed to be a throw and it came out a punch, so I'm doing the same thing I was doing before with Vanessa, which is accidentally hitting 3 buttons. I'm letting my ring finger dangle down onto the kick button. That's a great move. I like that move. It's too far away. Jeez. Well, her kicks are actually like the one thing I knew her punches were nice and fast, but I had not counted on her kicks being so effective. Look at that. That's awesome. Ah, jeez. Wow. I don't really remember the CPU Aoi doing a lot of kicks on me. Jeez. Can't stop this kick. Just look at the range. Oh. Laugh this off. Leg. Oh. Oh, that pushes back so far. Well, that was another close one. Now the color of her kimono here is really nice. I was just trying to... I put together some costumes for her in Virtua Fighter 5 Final Showdown to have ready by the time I moved back around to Final Showdown, and I was really having trouble coordinating kimono and hakama colors. I ultimately had to go mostly with black and whites. Whoa. But this is a really nice color set they start her off with. Kind of wish he had this in Final Showdown. Like, she has some pretty nice looking kimonos in Final Showdown, but I don't know if there are any that really have this kind of, this level of artistry on the sleeves like that. And just really nice color scheme. Am I annoying you, Ace? It's okay. You're not supposed to like getting a boot to the face repeatedly. So I'm fighting super basic with her right now. Because, well, I mean, my primary excuse is that I have not done her command training. I just, when I start off with the character, I like to just go in and push buttons and see what comes out. It's sort of more fun to get things as a surprise and just find the moves that come naturally. But I'm not experimenting a whole lot with her right now. I guess I'm just hanging on in these matches so far. That one was better. I didn't realize she had a loop of hair that goes around... Oh, well, this is a different hairdo. So she's got a loop of hair that goes around the back of her head under her ponytail. That's interesting. So I would... certainly like to someday get up to those Aikido-style compound throws, but I guess that's not going to happen anytime soon. Wow. Hawktown, you just got rocked repeatedly by that sandal just going up and down over your dome. Yeah. Whoop. Oh, I hate the pushback on that. Kept doing that move that pushes me way back, and I need to have a good comeback after that. There's a shorter range comeback. So back plus kick is pretty much the same as forward, but it makes me feel more secure, I guess. Ah, I hate that move. I never know what to do. Oh, he's doing it again. Oh, God, don't keep doing that. Oh wow, that was an interesting little finish. I should have just let him sort of drift there, but I was too excited about hitting him. Yeah, you're getting through him. Oh, that's forward punch, I think. Oh man, he's all over the place. Oh jeez. Sweet. Yeah. Uh-oh. Still don't have a good comeback. He got me. I tried to go in with punches, but he was too fast. Fortunately, he didn't really follow through. Oh, no. Was that maybe unlocking a color? Or was it just an item? Because it didn't say... It said ranking match, yeah. So since it was a ranking match and not an item match, that probably means I just unlocked a color by getting to 7th Q or whatever the heck I'm at. And as for what my name is, I don't remember at all. Don't remember where that... Oh, he made me go to my... Why am I a different color all of a sudden? Oh, I unlocked colors and it switched my color to the new colors? I gotta go check this. So next time I lose... That's crazy. I never noticed that before. I mean, green is a color I like, but I actually don't think it coordinates quite as well as that brown did, the default. This Jacky is pretty hesitant so far. Oh, here he comes. I'm screwing up my throws again with the accidental button press. Now there's another pushback, and I gotta... Wow, that has a lot of range. Her kick is incredible. And the women's faces, the female characters' faces, actually look a lot better in 4 than they do in 5. They're, you know, lower polygonal detail, but just the modeling is still better. The faces, especially for the women in 5, have a sort of uncanny valley problem. Aoi has this sort of weird, glassy stare in 5. Man, I'm just mashing away with kick now. It's, I mean, jeez. I mean, Jacky's got a really scary kick, but I totally outdistance him with my kick. Yeah, let's try kicks again. Oh, got you. So he evaded, but my kick still got him on the downstroke. It's nuts. Okay, so you blocked my jump kick. I'll give you that. Oh, that was a punch plus kick. I hadn't tried that before. Oh, he's parrying it every time. Well, all the more reason to go in with kicks on you then. There. You know, do your little catch on my punch, I'll just boot you. matching my punch thing. Man, I'm really glad I got this ponytail hairdo. She looks so much better without those horrible bangs on her default hair. I would maybe like to see the black version of this hair. But the white isn't bad. Speaking of white hair.
Ready, go!
See, now her white hair looks better than mine. It doesn't have the weird sort of dark gray lines on it that just don't really look quite correct. Oh boy, she's also good at throwing. And she's fast at punching if she switches to Muay Thai. But she didn't, which is good. I like this track, this music track. I like this stage too, it's kind of nice and peaceful, wow. It still feels like a cool fighting arena, you know? Oh. Wait, is there an underwater fighting stage in 5? I'm not thinking of one right now. I'm not able to bring one to mind. It'll feel real silly later if there is one.
Ready,
like, are we just in a... She's got the same catch or punch thing that Jacky does, and it's just as infuriating. But she is better at avoiding my kicks so far, which is making this difficult. Oh, she did it again. Yeah, avoid that. Oh, so man, the CPU is having a little trouble evading that. She and Jacky were doing fairly well at it, but it's definitely tough to time, it looks like, because you have to evade it both on the upswing and then on the downswing. Man, her kick is crazy. My daddy? You're not my daddy. Well, I guess maybe you are. Okay, so there was almost an opportunity to do a down throw, but I'm never gonna pull one off. Whoop. Oh, so that was back punch plus kick. Is that a sort of a counter? I don't know what it was. I mean, I moved to the side and... Wow. So that was just kind of punch and kick together and then a bunch of punch for the most part. Whoa. Okay, so her punches ain't bad either. Oh. Oh boy. Oh, that was a nice evasion. Gotta block low though, Daddy. I mean, even I would block at least by the third one there. Okay, now you got it. Whoa! I gotta figure out what that punch was. I'm not... Is it back? Just back punch? Well, I guess I've put together a pretty good little streak here after struggling a bit to get started. Oh boy.
ready, go!
Oh jeez. That didn't hurt much. Always gotta watch out for Jeffries though, because they lay the right moves on you, they can really put you down quick.
Fight 2. Ready,
Well, hey, my colors changed again. So did I just unlock more colors? I guess I must have. It's crazy. I was gonna say, hey Jeffrey, our colors are coordinated, but they are a little, I guess, because we're both yellow and green, but I'm more yellow now than I was just a minute ago, I think. And green's only on the fringe of my Akama.
ready,
Yeah, a little on the sleeves and stuff. Can't touch this. Just gonna slap you silly. Slap, slap, slap. So that's back and punch. I don't remember what her default eye color in 5 Final Showdown is. I think it's brown.
fight 1. Ready, go!
I guess I couldn't really tell. Oh man, that wasn't quite what I wanted to do, but hey, speaking, I already beat you. I whiffed a throw there, and that's why punch came out, because I hit the kick button again. Well, this has gone a little farther downhill than I would have liked. Now watch how the lighting changes on this stage.
Fight 2.
So cool. And I think it's got lighting changes for all 5 rounds. Oh man. Ah! Stop it! Let me get the blue. There it was. Oh, I could have thrown it from behind almost. Not really sure how they figured it was balanced to give Vanessa and Jacky these auto parries for any kind of high or mid punch. Oh man. It's really making this difficult now. Jeez. Just countering everything. Oh, you blocked it. So that is the drawback of that flying kick, I guess. It doesn't stagger or knock back or anything on block, so if you do block it, you are pretty wide open. Yeah, I got long legs too, Jacky, and if you're just gonna sit there whiffing kicks for no reason. I guess her eyes are brown, either brown or blue. It's hard to tell there. Now the big target to get to for me initially, rank-wise, is first Dan, which is the first rank you get to after you reach first Q, which my opponent is. So it goes from 10th Q down to first Q, and then first Dan up to 10th Dan, and then up through some ranks with fancy names like Destroyer or whatever. Stuff that sounds really impressive that I'll probably never get to. But if you get to first Dan, you unlock... Shun's always trouble. At first Dan, you unlock a special secret, sort of secret anyway, because you only access it by a special button code on the character select screen. Low polygon model of your character. It's sort of supposed to be in the style of what the characters looked like in the very first Virtua Fighter game, where they were, very low polygon, untextured models. And of course, Aoi was not in Virtua Fighter 1. She first came along in Virtua Fighter 3, but they just imagined what she might have looked like had she been done, you know, in the low poly style of Virtua Fighter 1, and they make a model of it. So I'm looking forward to seeing what that looks like. I mean, I've seen it sort of in Virtua Fighter 10th Anniversary, where all the characters are in their Virtua Fighter 1 style models, but that game doesn't have the actual 3D lighting that this game has, and the flat shaded VF1 models just look so cool under the lighting in this game. So I'm really looking forward to getting to first stand with her and seeing what that looks like, if I can. Not saying I'll make it in this session necessarily. But I guess if you're watching this on YouTube, you will know already, because if I did, I'll have... Well, see, now I'm spoiling it, but what the heck. If I did make it, I would have advertised it in the title of the video, because I would not have been able to contain my excitement, and I would have put it in the thumbnail as well. So now you know whether I did or not. I still don't know. Oh, she got me. I hadn't even been paying attention to realize this was a mirror match. So that was a cool throw, Evil Aoi. You gonna teach me how to do that throw? Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. Oh, see, I gotta do more down attacks. I always slack off on those. In fact, my stand-up game is just really weak in general. So she is third Q, so it's higher ranked than most of these guys I've been fighting, and she is doing a real number on me. Of course, she also actually knows how to use her moves. Oh! Ah! Ah! I unlocked something for losing? Or did she win something? I don't know. Well, now I can go and check out what all colors I've unlocked. Alright. I just thought of something, but we can do that after we do this. Well, I don't think I really want her to be blonde. No, not really. Just looks like she got a dye job or something. Stick with silver, it's classier. At least here. I don't know. I don't know why I would say that, but that's how I feel. So this one was the new one. Ooh. See, now that I kind of like. At least with this color scheme. So let's see. Cream. Wow. So that was what we started with. Then we saw the green briefly. I guess that's all we have. I mean, I do like, what's default? Is that reddish brown? No, it's a reddish rose colored. I do like the brown an awful lot, which seems like a strange thing for me to say, but they really coordinated those colors well. That's a little intense. Cream is also kind of intense, but not bad. Well, let's see what the lower body holds. I guess maybe I switched to the dark browns when I first played her in whatever earlier session I was. So default's kind of gross. We know what the brown looks like. It looks pretty nice. Too dark for this top, of course. They're a very dark color, which is actually nice to see because in Virtua Fighter 5 there's a lot of characters kind of lack really dark, saturated colors like that. So I'm definitely liking this particular look. So it's really either cream or reddish brown. I'll stick with the cream. Cream, baby. Okay. And these are just sort of predetermined sets of colors that they put together, and there's really only, I don't think these actually get you different colors, they just pick from the ones you have. Yeah. Oh, well, that's pretty much what I had, I think. Yeah, so sweet. Game designers and I agree. Well, actually, this is what I was already in my... Oh, yes, obviously. Okay. I guess I'll look at 2P. Ugh. Just not into that top. What face would give her? I kind of wonder what these others look like on the lighter colored Hakama. That one is just kind of bizarre. That one, well, doesn't clash as badly as it did before, but it's also not super attractive. That, on the other hand, is pretty groovy. And color-wise, I guess we saw brown. So it looks like with ochre. Actually, what we didn't see was default. Oh, I kind of like that. Yeah, and then yellow. Oh. Not really digging the yellow. Brown or default. Maybe don't coordinate as well with this bottom. Whoa. That's not bad. Why the heck did I switch to brown? Maybe I didn't. I don't know. Oh, that works pretty well with the brown fringes on the white top. I guess we saw this briefly while I was fighting and unlocking it before I unlocked the last one. So, how to keep this look? Not that I'm gonna use this, I don't think. But it's not really too bad. I think it was really just the color of the top that I objected to. Of course, it doesn't have the long flapping sleeves that 1P color has. Well, maybe it's worth a shot. Well, why not? Oh, that's okay. And the other thing I just had a brainwave for was just switching the background, which you can do. I think, wait a second, how did you do that? Is it just, no. Oh, I've forgotten how to do it. How do you... Oh, okay. So this is R. I forget what I have my buttons mapped to on my stick, but it's the shoulder buttons. Some set of the shoulder buttons will scroll through different backgrounds, and I wanted to find an Aoi one for the occasion. There we go. Lovely. Oh yeah, now we rockin'.
Set options. Replay. Kumite.
There we go. I can use this in my thumbnail. Nice. Which I guess you'll already know if I've done that or not because you've seen the video thumbnail. Okay. So to switch to the secondary costume, or the sub costume as later games call it, I hold start. Alright. Push select. You have to keep holding start until almost until this character select screen disappears entirely, which always throws me initially. I don't know why they made it. You have to hold the button down so darn long. The white top color goes nicely with her white hair, so that's cool. Oh, these butterfly, what would you call it? Cuffs on her Hakama? Pretty sweet. Well, I'm getting my buns whooped. Poke, poke. Uh-oh. Ugh. No poke poke, I'm admiring my butterfly hem. And you're just not letting me do that. I just don't understand fashion. You know, lion is French. I was reading through the Wikipedia summaries for the Virtua Fighter characters early. I guess it was on Friday, maybe. I forget. Maybe it's on Thursday, but this being Saturday night at the moment. And lion is French, which I'd forgotten or didn't know. Lion Raphael or whatever his name is, but and like his last name is, I think, the actual last name of a rich French industrialist family or something, which seems like they would be opening themselves up for potential legal issues because they cast the family as kind of an evil affair. I don't think Lion was necessarily part of the evil, but there was definitely skullduggery going on in his family. Anyway, so Lion is French, so how would you pronounce his name? Of course, lion is not the French word for lion. I don't think. But if I was just gonna think how I would pronounce Lion in French, it would be Lion or something, but I don't know. I don't feel like that's the right way to say his name. Is it?
Let's begin.
It did answer my question of how to pronounce the name for one of the characters introduced in Final Showdown, though, who is, well, I kept saying Gene. His last name is Cujo, but he's a Caucasian-looking guy, so it was all pretty weird. Like, why is his name Cujo, his last name? And then do you say his name Jean or Jean? But I didn't think he was French. But he is French, and like he and of course he and Lion were childhood friends, although he's now been sort of brainwashed by an evil organization and doesn't recognize Lion or something. I don't know, it's all pretty goofy. But now I have to figure out if I need to say Leon or is it Lion. I don't know. Of course, Lion doesn't have a French accent, so what the heck is up with that? Sega AM2. He's just got this dorky American-sounding accent. I like this banana-colored Sarah. And I think I remember her because she's got this like Chinese name. So what's the deal with that? Names are crazy here. At least Aoi's Japanese and she's got a Japanese name. That makes it easier to understand. Well, now I forget which game it is. In one of the Kumite or quest modes, there's a Aoi NPC character whose name is Yaoi Aoi, which is funny because it tells you, you know, how they were thinking we would pronounce the name, so you pronounce it Aoi, so it rhymes with the Yaoi part, basically. Speaking again, I think he's getting better against me. I'm just getting worse.
Fight two. Ready, go.
Dang it, Speed King. That move works on me well, doesn't it? Oh! As does the kick. I really don't remember what I was thinking when I came up with this Aoi's name. Narfolish? I don't remember. I'd have to go back and look at that video. But, you know, stands out, right? Whoop. Why am I doing throws there? I was hitting punch and kick. Was I dangling my... Nice. Oh boy, I shouldn't have let him hit me there. Low punch, baby. Gotta watch out for the low punch in Virtua Fighter.
Ready, go.
You think you got kicks? Oh. Oh man, we're wrecking this beautiful snow. I'm encroaching on you. Whoop. He got in. Blocked my sweet kick. Not the regular kick. Stop bugging me, Speed King. It's actually a good looking top. It was just the color I'd switched to before that was getting me. Not sure if I should call this thing a kimono top, because it doesn't fasten like I'm used to thinking a kimono would fasten, but what do I know? So is it evil lion or evil Leon? I have no idea. I mean, they would know that Americans would look at that and pronounce it lion. At least Sega of America, who I think handled most of these names for the North American version would have been. Ooh. Dang it, evil. Okay, let's just have a slap fight. So, like, he's the disaffected rich offspring of this wealthy French family or something. It's all very Robin Hood-y. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Well, 3 more promotions before I get that VF1 model. Will I hang in there? It's getting kind of late. I should really stop and get ready for bed. Oh, it's another Leon. Freaky L. I bet the L stands for Leon. Or does it stand for Lion? Tell me, Freaky. He's a first Q. Maybe if I beat you, I'll become first Q. And these butterflies are literally kicking people. I like the butterfly hems, or fringes, or whatever you would call it, I don't know. Oh, I should have stuck with kicks. What am I doing? Ah. The punches aren't bad, it's just they don't have the range of the kicks. And it's easy to forget that you don't have that easy range domination. Jeez. Okay, you're getting busy. Ugh. Oh gosh. Wow. Well, he had my number there. I mean, wow. An evade. That was a little ridiculous. But he is first Q. Ain't no chump. Ah, that wasn't what I wanted. That was what I wanted. I thought he was blocking. I thought I'd just done something stupid there. It pretty much is stupid to do kicks all the time on Wake Up. If you watch the professional players, they rarely do kicks on Wake Ups because it's pretty easy to get blocked and counter-attacked. Dang. Do your evasions. Oh, now you're gonna attack. Now you're gonna throw. Freaky, you are just, well, get close. What an annoying fellow. With an annoying little paperboy hat or something. Freaky L. Fighting in the fountain. Well, it's not a fountain, it's just a pond. It's a kind of weird pond, really. Why is there a camera in the pond? Why are we in the pond? What is happening, Dreadlord? I already fought you. You didn't put up much of a fight, as I recall. I do like the tie-dye shorts, though. Is that tie-dye? I want a tie-dye Hakama. Oh, okay, oh. Should I go for an advanced throw on him? Oh, no, that's what I get. I deserved it. That was just a regular throw. That one was like hold down and then forward. Oh, I thought I had it. Ugh. Stop screwing around. Okay, I'm not gonna screw around with trying complicated throws anymore. Oh, a boot to the face. Ooh. Oh, okay. Starting to outthrow me, huh? Ooh, he's got a pretty good axe kick. Well, that was a little close for comfort. Oh, I'm getting my ponytail wet. I suppose it was already wet after being knocked down repeatedly. Oh, I'm making a tongue clicking thing there, but I'm getting tongue tied. It's late, that's my excuse. Oh boy. Oh, I actually had actually I think my Vanessa is still green, that green color. Yeah. Oh yeah, she is, but I switched to the VF1 model for Vanessa because I unlocked that for her. Oh, that was good range on that throw. I kind of thought I'd blown it. She's got good range on her kicks. Uh-oh. Oh, she's in Muay Thai. Ah! Oh, so you're just gonna attack every throw. That's great. 8th Q teching every throw. Ah. Oh, I should have done a down attack. I'm totally slacking off on down attacks. That's another thing. I never learned. Every character has up punch as a big leaping down attack, but they also have a shorter range, faster one, which is usually like down forward or down back plus punch or kick. But it varies by character. So now she just did a quick get up, which you do by hitting all 3 buttons the minute you hit the ground. I always forget to try that. I gotta get some of this ground game going on. Yeah. I just keep on doing the same stupid rising kicks. So, I'll just do nothing. Oh, jeez. Stupid. Oh, there was my down attack accidentally. Gotta telegraph that one. Well, it was a little scary at first, but man, her eyes look yellow there. Do those change with the... Oh, they couldn't. Could they? Change with what? I mean, there is the face slot for costumes, but I wouldn't... Oh, you know what? That's probably for, like, glasses. It is for glasses. What other stuff do they have there? I actually don't know. But definitely glasses. Ah, dang it. Where's Dan? I want your Dan. I want your Dan. No, he's not going to give me his Dan. I totally screwed that up. Oh my gosh. Come on now. What? That's not real. Jesus. Oh boy. He doesn't even have any drinks in him. Doing ridiculous stuff on me. Okay, I'll give you the boot. How do you like that? Oh. Dang. That was a little brainless. Okay, he doesn't like the kicks. Ooh, that was a good kick though. Should have done a down attack. That was not... Ah, he did a quick rise too. I whiffed my down attack, he did a quick rise. That all added up to bad news. Attack my throw. What are you doing? Gonna bump butts with me there.
Ready, go!
Oh, when does it stop? Ah! Shoot, I thought I had an opening. Shoot. Shouldn't have gone in with punches. Dang it. First damn foom foom. Well, I got something. He said. Okay, now I gotta figure out what that was. Is that just I got more colors because I got them when I ranked up earlier, but now I lost, so I'm going out to... I don't know. I'm so confused. Why would I get... It wasn't a item guy. I'm confused.
New player. Edit file.
Actually, but if I unlock the Virtua Fighter 1 model for her in this session, I wouldn't use that background for the thumbnail of the video. I would use a screenshot of the VF4 model, so conflicting. Well, didn't say I unlocked an item, but it never says colors. Oh, okay, it did. Flower bird skirt. Well, guess we're gonna look at that. Kinda gross. Really. Can't beat butterflies. Ooh. Whoa, well, you know, it's not bad. I don't think it goes with the color I have, though. We'll go with brown, probably. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Reddish brown. Nope. But it might go with blue. Well, almost. Doesn't go with the butterflies so much. But, you know. Nah, I don't like it. I mean, it's alright, but it's no cream. And ochre. Cream ochre. Oh, cream? I mean, it wasn't bad. Well, I could try it on 2P. Well, except I... no, thank you. Like that blue with the dark brown hem? Ugh. What were they thinking there? navy blue's alright. Not what I want to use, but alright. No, I better call it a night. So, dang. Well, we got to, what rank was I? Third? Was I third? Tell me I was third. I was third. Was I second? No, still third. Third queue. Well, that wasn't bad. I started at 8, right? So, Aoi, pretty good. I don't feel like I know really what to do with her, so even though I still feel like just with this totally kludgy version of her I can still go up a number of ranks, because just her basic moves are solid, but I don't feel like I'm really putting together some kind of flowing style that would. I mean, she must have so many moves that I'm not even touching. So, but I don't know. Still room to expand with this tiny moveset. So that's kind of weird. Next time, I think I would definitely get to first Dan and get the VF1 model, but not this time. What can you do? And in the next session of Virtua Fighter, which I'll probably do next rather than some other game series, I would be doing Virtua Fighter 10th anniversary, so we will see her her Virtua Fighter quote-unquote 1 model in that, because you see all of them in that. And they're matched with the Virtua Fighter 4 Evolution animations, so she might have a few new moves actually in that one. So that'll be interesting. And yeah, that's the plan. Thank you for watching, and maybe I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's late. I'm going to bed. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it.